Ever since I heard about the film Fair Play, which premiered at Sundance earlier this year in January 2023, I've been really looking forward to its wider release later this year. I'd seen all those rave reviews and read all about the $20 million deal to acquire the rights to distribute the film. So when the trailer dropped earlier this month in August 2023, I was sure it would just add to my excitement ahead of its international premiere at TIFF. Except the trailer seemed to actually deflate my excitement. And having thought about it these past few days, I think I know why. But first, let's do a little experiment. Here is the main still being used to promote the film. The still looks great. It looks pretty interesting, and you can already see some of the power dynamics at play here. Now, what if I added the Netflix logo to it? What do you think about it now? There are no right or wrong answers, and regardless of whatever you think, almost immediately the logo has an effect on your perception of the film. When you're watching a trailer, you're usually pretty curious about the film, and you might use the trailer to make a decision on whether you might end up actually watching the film or the show. Every part of the trailer, from music to the editing to quotes on the screen, feeds your brain information about whether you might like or dislike the film. You then use all of the information from that very short trailer to make a decision on whether you'll give this film a chance. And even though it's not the main focus of this clip from the trailer, the Netflix logo is yet another piece of information that influences your decision-making. In fact, it's a pretty important piece of information, because the logo means more than just where you might find the film. It encompasses all of the feelings you might have about the brand. Take this intro. This iconic static opener with the HBO logo means something to us. We're so used to seeing it right before some of our favorite shows, like Succession or The Sopranos, that when we see it or hear the static, we feel a sense of anticipation that something great is about to begin. This is what great brand equity gets you. Built over time, the value of a brand is measured by how we perceive the company's quality and desirability, which can be measured by brand recognition, customer loyalty, and customer satisfaction. Of course, no company is perfect, but HBO's regular quality programming has helped it generate a lot of brand equity. So when audiences see the HBO logo on a trailer, they might associate that new show with all of the previous great HBO shows from before, making them feel more positive about giving the show a chance. In the film world, another great example is A24. When you see the A24 logo on a trailer, it's likely to have a positive influence on how you might feel about the upcoming film. A24 similarly has high brand value because they have produced and distributed so many satisfying film experiences lately, like Everything Everywhere All at Once and Aftersun. So let's get back to Fair Play. How do we feel about Netflix right now? In the past, at the height of Netflix originals, in the era of House of Cards or Orange is the New Black, seeing the Netflix logo on a trailer would have positively influenced my decision on whether I would want to watch an upcoming film or show. But I'm not so sure I feel the same way about Netflix anymore. The wide range of content, from excellent to truly terrible, that exists on Netflix has become a double-edged sword. So while brand recognition is high, my satisfaction with recent Netflix experiences has gradually decreased. This in turn has caused my assessment of Netflix's brand value to also decrease. And with Netflix's decreasing stock value and their minimal revenue gains, I don't think I'm alone in thinking this way. Ultimately, my negative perception of the Netflix brand is part of the reason why my excitement for Fair Play has deflated. Seeing Netflix's logo on the trailer for Fair Play has made me realize that perhaps our assessment of value is no longer constrained to the obvious markers of quality, like filmmakers or actors. Rather, as we all become more knowledgeable about how the film industry works, industry players who may not have mattered before are starting to influence our decision-making. Seeing a logo like Neon or A24 on a film matters now, because both of those brands have provided us with positive, memorable experiences. And as a result, we trust their curation of content. And while we haven't seen the full extent of Netflix's marketing strategy play out for Fair Play, it does make me wonder how other distributors would have marketed the film. Netflix won out Searchlight, Lionsgate, and Neon with their $20 million check at Sundance. But would the film do better in the upcoming Oscars race with a more niche marketing strategy? Perhaps like Neon did with Parasite or Triangle of Sadness? Only time will tell. But for now, what do you think of Netflix's brand value? And would you have felt differently about Fair Play if it was distributed by another company? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more spiels in the future.